Fifth, I hope all is well. So the Tiwaz ritual meditation is a continuation of what we've already worked with in the Iwaz, and which is basically the process is just to set aside some time and space, hollow out that space to make it sacred, um, set aside all the mental and emotional stuff going on. So that's the idea of clearing out this space, this moment in time, um, grounding ourselves, rooting, and then circulating the energy. See Rido for that aspect, and with Kanaz when it comes to building that energy, because what it is this energy we're going to use towards um, finding meaning, finding our purpose, finding direction and focus. And this could be just in anything in life. When we find ourselves rudderless and aimless in life, we can utilize this ritual to get focus and get direction. But in the bigger sense, it's really about what is it we want to represent in this world? What do we want to leave behind? What is it? What's our legacy? What's our reputation? Like, these are the questions and the focal points that we focus on as we now move into the third area. So the ritual meditation in itself is just, it's really simple. It's really about clearing the mind space and setting the attention. Refer back to the Iwaz ritual, which I'll put a link at the bottom of this video to that. And now the idea is, like, first is defining, like, what is life all about to us? What does it mean? What are we seeking for in life, right? To really come to that place of understanding, because it is that driving force and that belief and those understandings that will ultimately, direct our lives. And so now that's the essential aim of Rune Yoga at this stage, is really to define that and start to work towards manifesting it, start to make it happen. So as you go into this ritual, right, so the basic stages, just to recap it, is to set aside some space and time, clear up the space, if that means just cleaning it or whatever, turn off your cell phone, reduce any distractions, hollow out the space, sanctify it in whatever way you see fit. Get the energy circulating, so do some movements, do some of the Rune stadas, get the energy moving, build the energy, because the more energy you have to work with, the longer this meditation ritual will last, because the energy takes us up into that space, and so that as we use it towards defining and coming to understanding of ultimately what we're seeking and what we're wanting to manifest in this life. And then that's the process, right? So then now you're at that place. Now you're directing the energy up the spine and on out. Like, we're not directing into the mind's eye at this point, but we're just allowing the energy to flow, right? So see the Sowilo video for that one. And then once the energy is flowing, let go. And with the initial intention, because ritual meditation is ultimately amplified and strengthened by having a specific intention. And so in the intention of this meditation is whatever, like, what am I wanting to accomplish in life? Or what am I wanting to get out of life? Or what am I wanting to leave behind? Or what kind of person, what kind of reputation do I want to truly embody? Like, those are the key questions, right? And so then now as you go through this ritual, you're tapping into the energy and opening yourself up completely, right? With Algiz, it's really that sense of touching in with the universe, touching in with the powers, touching in with whatever deities that whatever the gods or goddesses that you work with, whatever spirits you work with. And you're touching in with that energy, so that as you're seeking this question, seeking these answers, you leave yourself open to receive. And at that point, that is when insights and other things will pop into your mind. And that is ultimately what you work with, right? That's ultimately what gives direction in life. And so it's important to listen, to really contemplate on these things, to reflect on them, to really make them part of your life, your daily life, right? And in doing that, it becomes part of who you are, and in that it defines your life and ultimately guides your life. So, so yeah, so so that's the basic gist of the ritual meditation, and that is the focus of this third ayat is really just about starting to define what life means to you and what you want to get out of life, starting to really embody the type of person you want to be in order to build a reputation, and ultimately, what are you going to leave behind, right? And not all of us are going to be great warriors or superheroes or philosophical teachers or you know some grandiose thing. It could be simple as just raising healthy, powerful, happy children, right? Or doing something small in the community, like getting people together to do something, right? It, the point is what is it that's going to bring fulfillment in your life? What is it that really defines your life, who you are, what you represent, right? So the this is when we start to really define that. Because up until this point, first we started working with energies, then we started to really process through some of our junk and cultivate those things, those qualities and traits that we seek. And now it's the bigger picture, right? What are we going to do with our life? So, yeah. Till next video, I wish you well. Be well and be blessed.
Odin, Thor, Freyr, Freya, Sif, Frigga.